Hello everyone, this is Leke Cosby Finance, and welcome to today's Bitcoin update. And we'll be looking at what to be expecting for this new week, which is the 30th of August. So we'll be looking at what we should expect for this week for Bitcoin and Ethereum against the US dollar theta, which is USDT. Well, basically we've seen that Bitcoin and Ethereum have actually been on the rise. They've been on a huge rise so far, and it's been very exciting, very exciting. Everybody is so happy, everybody is so excited. Yep. So now, what are we talking about here? We can see that our chart started from here, just like we looked into it last week. We had a lot of projections to the upside, and here you can see that the characteristics of an uptrend played out here. Here you have higher lows and you have higher highs. So here you can see this is a low, then you had a low here. You can see this low is higher than this, then you can see this is the next low, which is higher than this. So that's what we call higher lows. Okay, you can see here this is a low higher than this low. So that's that. And another thing that we could also use to signify that the trend is going upwards is the breakout towards the up direction. Okay, let me get that out for you. The breakout actually started here. Yes, started here. You can see we broke this resistance line, retested here before we continued upwards. So that is the uptrend for you. Now for today, what you're seeing is simple. You're seeing that Bitcoin had a consolidation around here. You can see the market was ranging, consolidated, broke this resistance, had a little retest on that resistance before shooting to the upper side. So you can see that it shoot to the upper side. Now this upper side is 11,987 before dropping back to our previous support of the range, which is 10,912. So we actually touched 12,000. We touched 12,000 yesterday, and that's a good development. So there's a high probability of us still going upwards, which is the upside. But our advice that we actually wait. I advise that we wait for the market to get a turn. Wait for the market to get a turn. Yes. So now here we're expecting our MACD to get across here to the upside before we can confidently place an entry. You can see that MACD has not dropped below 0 level, so which means we are still on the upside. So within this region here, we're expecting that the MACD should cross, which is this blue, should cross above this orange. Then we are set for our entry position. You can see the market is beginning to take a bit of momentum. So MACD is also an oscillator and sometimes also gives the momentum. So once we see that the candles, that is the price, closes or gets above this resistance here, which is 11,275, and we see our MACD cross to the upside, then that should be our next entry. So but what I'm expecting is more of a break of this support, of this resistance, then a little retest like what happened here, then we should continue to the upside. and this time around we should be breaking 12,000. Should be breaking 12,000. So our target is above 12,000. So that's that for Bitcoin for this week. So we'll go ahead and check out what Ethereum has for us. You always know that the charts are always similar. We always have similar, configuration for Ethereum. We always have similar configuration for Ethereum, which right. So here I've actually not drawn this, so but let me quickly just have that done. So we have consolidation here. We have consolidation here. Okay, then we have another one. We have another drop here. So we have another drop here. Sorry, we have another drop here. Okay, all right, so we have another drop here. So now Ethereum, you can see there's a consolidation here. You can see this long candlestick. It had to break this support, sorry, this resistance. It broke this resistance, came back to retest it on this bullish candle, this red bullish candle, before it continued upwards. You can see it broke this resistance also with a long candle. So it touched 410. Yes, it touched 413, then had a retest back to the previous support, right, which is 358. So right now we had this. So now 358 is the present support and bounced above it. So right now we are waiting for a MACD to give us a clear signal of a continuation to the upside. But basically what I'm seeing here, I'm seeing a bit of consolidation. You can see that the MACD histogram here, you can see that the histogram here is very small and tiny. So, and there's a high probability that this might actually drop a bit, or may just move sideways a bit before the continuation to the upside, because we are still in the uptrend. So what you'll be looking out for is a breakout here. So we are looking for a breakout here whereby the MACD crosses upwards. Yes, and also we're going to be having a blue candle, or blue candle here towards the upside. So for this particular market, I'll be looking out basically for, because here it's clearly saying that our support is 358. Yes, I would have said this is our present resistance, but it's tentative. It's very tentative. So this 380 could be our resistance, and 407 could also be our resistance. But in this kind of scenario, I would rather like to wait for the MACD to give me a clearer direction, because the market isn't giving much details. The price movement isn't giving much details. So I would rather wait for the MACD cross to the upward side then if I'll place my next entry. So that's what you should be expecting for Ethereum and Bitcoin for this week. And if you would like to also join our Telegram group, if you like the kind of content we post here, and you also want to learn more from what we do, and also how you can make a side income for yourself, you can also join our Telegram group, where we have free training for you to learn for yourself and start making an extra cash for yourself. So meet me here same time next week. I'm Leki, Cosby Finance. I'll see you next week.